Mama, I want more toy.
Hey everyone, I'm TFP Freckles. Welcome to Megatron. For those who don't know, this is the month of May where we celebrate Megatron and all of his fantastic toys that I have on hand. And today, we're looking at Transformers Legacy Evolution Transmetal to Megatron. And I gotta say, I remember when this figure first came out 2 or so years ago, and it was fun. It was really fun. I'd finished Beast Wars, over COVID, so I was well aware of who he was. And I didn't think we'd be getting the figure, but we did. It's really good. I think it's genuinely good. However, some people had problems with the face, and I'll get into that later. So of course, immediately there were upgrade kits announced from DNA Designs. And I bought one. Not because I thought the figure looked bad, but I thought the upgrade kit looked good, thus changing what this figure actually is, and I don't feel like going through the trouble of, reversing it. Same with the obvious stickers that are on this figure as well, because I thought, while I'm here, I might as well add some Toy Hack stickers. Obviously, the Toy Hack stickers were meant for the base figure, not the upgrade kit, so stuff like the, adding some length to the tail means that there is a section underneath where the tail does not have any stickers. However, I don't care about that, because I love this shiny look that the figure now has due to the Toy Hack stickers. And what's really funny is I sort of did a reversal of what everyone else had a problem with, because people had issue with the face being toy accurate, but the body being show accurate. Choose one or the other, don't just, give us a chromed body or give us death type of thing, But they gave us a show accurate body. The DNA upgrade kit allowed for show accurate heads. And I thought, oh, these are fun expressions, I don't need the scowling face, I do like what it's, offering me. So I switched out the heads, but since I bought the stickers, which purposefully make it look closer to the 90s toy, I have now reversed it so that the body looks reminiscent to the original, and now the head looks far more show accurate than it used to. And you could make the argument that the TV show look was very shiny, you could make that argument, but I just found it amusing how I reversed all of the attributes that people either took issue with or enjoyed, and basically raised the value of this figure by $30-40, because I just wanted it to have extra shit on it. But let's get into the overall review of the figure. Enough talking about that. This is a really big leader class figure here. Not the biggest ever, but it is very chunky. Compared to your other figures, this will be humongous, especially when you transform it into Dragon Mode later. This thing is enormous, and it's absolutely mesmerizing to look at. The sculpting and detail on his body they're just spectacular. I don't know how else to describe it. It's incredibly rich. The surface detailing is incredibly pleasant with all the organic bumps and scales. Because the whole point of the Transmetal 2 gimmick was it was a merging of organic and mechanical, but it also made whoever was a Transmetal 2 partially asymmetrical. Obviously Megatron's arms, to a slightly lesser extent his legs. His wings aren't asymmetrical in and of themselves, but those stickers added to the wings, some of them are asymmetrical, which I really love that detail, where you're able to dig into the gimmick further by adding these Toy Hack stickers. And of course, Dragon sculpt looks awesome. This is a fantastic rendition of the Megatron Dragon that was shown in the Beast Wars TV show. The paint is also incredibly well done, with these shades of purple and these nice, almost maroon reds. Over time, some of the plastics have shifted in color. Not quite yellowing, but you can certainly tell in, the legs, where there are obviously multiple shades of red going on here due to the different types of plastics. And the color matching, even when it was fresh out of the box, wasn't even that great. As I mentioned before, it would have been cool to get an all-chrome toy. I don't think Hasbro does that anymore, so these stickers are a great addition, in my opinion. And you can definitely tell that this is a toy of quality, with no loose joints, no major plastic flaws, or missed paint swatches. It feels like a genuinely good toy, and feels incredibly dense even in some areas. But my biggest compliments have to be all the details that the figure has with the feet I added stickers to these feet here to make his toes shine. I swear I don't got like a foot fetish or anything. This took me a while and I'm proud of it, so I wanted to show it off. Along with the chest claws, I thought that was very cool, seeing how the chest claws pop out for the dragon mode. And his backpack, while a bit like ugly looking, honestly I don't really see any other way of doing it, and I think it is handled very well, just sort of tucking it behind the wings. Not in the wings way, mind you. Like, the wings can still do what they need to, even with the backpack there. And of course, Megatron's dragon arm here, which just is incredibly reminiscent of his original design with the T-Rex head. It has clearly evolved past just a normal purple T-Rex and is now slightly cooler looking. The wings are also incredibly cool, the way that you can splay them open by tugging on the top wing, and all the other ones just, I mean, it's gorgeous. It's really cool. I really like how they turned out. And the accessory that it comes with is a dragon fire breath part. The dragon's mouth is blast effect compatible, though you might struggle finding blast effects small enough to fit into his little snout. You know, this dude's noodle is kind of short, but it's still very fun. I do like it. It looks good. It poses well. Like, for a leader class toy, you usually expect a bit of jank sometimes, where it's not quite as good as maybe it should be. But this one, I mean, it's awesome. The arms rotate as far as they need to. The feet are super stable, so it's not falling over anytime soon. It would have been nice to have a head that was able to rotate more, but that's just due to the wings and the giant penis hanging off the back of his head. But this is a very solid robot mode. I like what I'm looking at here. And lucky us, it's not just a regular old vehicle mode, but we got a whole ass, like, animal that is hiding inside of Megatron's body here. And transforming into his dragon form is awesome. The way that his arms swing and collapse in on themselves, the way the dragon arms, as I said, pop out, the legs like squatting down, his, head tail just sort of flopping out as his wings open up. And then he suddenly grows like an extra foot, it feels like, in terms of length. Pause. And here we have the beast mode. And this is a dragon mode that is absolutely glorious to look at. I mean, it's incredible. It really is. It almost feels stretched out a bit with how far he has extended all of his limbs. I remember being really impressed when I first got this figure, going like, wow, like this is huge. Like this is a humongous dragon. I just couldn't believe it. I didn't think we'd ever get. I love dragons. More than I love tanks, I think. Dragons are the coolest thing. And to have a transforming dragon, I mean, having a transforming dragon, there's no comparison in my opinion. And in the dragon mode, I mean, the articulation is still pretty consistent. Like, yeah, his arms are a lot smaller, but it's got like wrist rotation as well as like, being able to move anywhere he would want to. The legs still have the same articulation as before. And now the tail is not hindered by the back, so it's able to like flap around, do whatever it wants. And the neck, just as equally, is unhindered. So you can really get some cool flying poses out of this thing. Like, it is super cool. And when you compare it to even other Beast Wars figures, I mean, it stands above the rest, in my opinion. The only other one that is matched, in my opinion, is Tigerhawk. And even then, I mean, Megatron takes the cake, 100%. I love the way that this Megatron looks in Dragon Mode. I love how cool it feels. I'm glad I bought the stickers. I'm especially glad that I bought the DNA upgrade kit. Because, I mean, this is cool. It was worth it. It was a bit of a headache installing it all, but it was awesome, and I don't regret it at all. I highly encourage anyone else who's interested to do exactly what I did. Maybe buy an extra sheet just to fill out the tail and anything else you want to do. But this is a cool toy. I highly encourage anyone to buy it. An excellent figure overall. This is a great representation of Transmetal 2 Megatron. And it's always awesome to get something a bit different from Hasbro these days. Not just G1, characters all live long day. But that's the review. I hope y'all have an enjoyable Megatron and have a great day.